on this one right here.
All right, guys. We got Shinny taking a seat right now.
Welcome back.
What's up? Welcome back to Irish Takes. Today's episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about Kyler Murray's new contract. Holy shit, it just hit me like a brick wall, his contract. Kyler Murray, second highest paid in the NFL as a quarterback, but we'll get there. All right. And we're going to talk about top 5 quarterbacks because he's second highest paid now. And then we're going to get to some baseball, some Yankees, Aaron Judge, and the trade deadline. August 2nd at 6 p.m. is the trade deadline for MLB. And there are some big names being talked about. You have Juan Soto. You have Shohei Ohtani. Yeah. The Angels saying they're taking freaking offers on everybody.
They're here.
Like, you can't see him behind Roman. I literally have a Shohei Ohtani poster. But
it's right here.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Not even a picture.
Can't see it.
All right. Frankie Montez.
Trevor, can you hit the music and we'll get right into the show. Top one. All right, guys, we're going to kick it off. Kyler Murray just signed a huge contract extension. You know, last year there was a lot of things circling about Kyler Murray. He had deleted his Instagram. Basically every picture that had any tie to the Cardinals, he had wiped from Instagram. Yep. Now we're going into training camp of the next season, this season. Kyler Murray gets a big deal. 5 years, $230 million. And there was one thing in the contract I really, really wanted to talk about, Trevor.
Used to be in the contract, but it was brought to national media's attention. I don't think the Cardinals trust Kyler Murray very much.
Not too much. He doesn't have anything to throw to anyway, so.
Well,
like, how much faith can you have?
It's always hard because now, you know, these guys, they like to play on Twitch, you know, they like to play video games, and he's one of those dudes, so they just want to make sure his, like, priorities are straight because it's not like it affects them, but it's always in question, like when they do bad, he stayed up way too late playing Call of Duty last night, you know? And Kyler Murray through the first 10 games of the year they're nearly perfect every time he's been a quarterback. And
until
the second half of
until he gets a little bored.
Yeah. And
that's what I got to say. Until Kyler Murray gets a little bit bored, he's a top quarterback. We talked about him, MVP. Shinny, that was your team to be in the Super Bowl last year. He was your MVP. You know, we had high expectation for the Cardinals on this podcast. They started off hot. D-Hop ended up falling off a little bit towards the second half of the season. But Kyler's contract said he had to study film for 4 hours a week. They put that in the middle of the contract.
That's nothing.
But at the same time,
an hour a day.
You get it done already.
You know, as a normal football player, you get it done.
Yeah.
An hour a day. I watch film, and it's about an hour of practice you get to watch.
Yeah.
And it takes about an hour to watch it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it might not even be an hour of practice. It might be 11 minutes of one-on-one going plays, and there might be 4 seconds, but you rewatch it, every play, every step and stuff. It's not hard.
And it's weird, though, because, like, you think of all the great quarterbacks, like, the one thing they all have in common is they literally study diehard film. Like, Tom Brady guaranteed
8 hours a day.
Film is
right now
in the back of his mind. He just knows everything because he's watched so much of film. You know, Bill Belichick, big film guy. Peyton Manning, I heard he used to watch film literally 8 hours a day. Russell Wilson even film.
Don't even get me started with Russell Wilson. Did you see his quote?
Did you see he wore his own jersey to the first day?
Yeah, this guy is the corniest football player in the league, dude. Russell Wilson's quote today was, if someone gives me X amount to do, I'm going to triple it. That was quote for quote what he said. I'm such a go-getter, man. If someone gives me X amount of work to do, I triple it.
I think he's literally media trained to the T.
But you were talking.
This can't be media training at this point.
I guarantee it's media
He's a
training.
robot.
He's a robot, bro. The way he takes pictures every day, and like, I don't know. He's just a robot.
You don't know. His son is future son.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like he just has too many eyes on him that he wakes up every morning like, I gotta do something.
I honestly feels bad for Denver because like no futures in the locker room all year. Like that's gotta blow.
30 soda spike.
White girl ice.
Yeah, we're a big fan of Future on this podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about it a lot last year. As soon as they started bumping it, the locker room was lost.
Yeah, but what about buddy who had the speaker on his shoulder pads in the playoffs, holding out right now? Debo Samuel.
Yeah, Debo wants a contract. He said trade me.
Deserves it.
Trade me.
Deserves it. Absolutely deserves it.
And then also in the 49ers, they
Just
Jimmy G.
announced.
See you later, buddy.
Just announced.
You're the backup now.
Jimmy G this is no longer Jimmy G's team. It's Trey Lance era. It's Trey Lance time.
Stupid.
Jimmy G
Stupid?
has a
You
year
think that's
left.
bad for that team?
Yep.
I heard that they thought Jimmy G would have been traded if he didn't have off-season surgery.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
But why
Trey Lance will not get them to the playoffs. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I don't think Trey Lance is ready. I really don't.
So either.
And that division is so stacked, man. The Rams got better.
Did.
The Rams are legit. They
Cardinals,
have
I
the
think,
best-
got better.
How? They got rid of
Sign
Chase
nobody.
Edmonds.
Yeah.
They didn't sign anybody? I thought they signed a wide receiver. No?
I mean, maybe because Christian Kirk's gone.
Yeah, they lost Kirk. D-Hop's 4-game suspension. I don't know.
Rondell Moore is like their number one right now.
That's not good.
That's scary for the
That is
first
not
4
good.
games.
Not good.
No, but
I don't know, but I still think the Cardinals are going to be good. They might not have gone better.
yeah, but who else got better in that division other than 49ers didn't get better because Jimmy G's not the quarterback. So
the Rams are just going to run it. They got way better. Didn't they sign Bobby
Seahawks.
Wagner?
Seahawks are ass.
Ass. Absolutely.
Seahawks got Drew Lock.
Seahawks ass.
Yeah,
That locks them in for 4th place.
definitely.
Rams are coming off a fucking ring. Don't think they're not going to run.
Why am
that
I
anymore.
blanking on the last team? Who's the last team in that
It's the
division?
49ers, Cardinals, Rams, and
Oh,
Yeah,
Seahawks.
damn, we already talked about
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
it.
ran
Sorry,
the division.
I'm in baseball mode. I'm used to 5 teams in a division. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, but so Kyler got his extension.
Hey, speaking of extensions, I'm hearing Joe Musgrove's about to sign a 5-year 100. That's what I'm just hearing right
Give
now.
him
all right?
everything he can get.
5 years 100 with the
That
Padres.
sounds perfect to me. Would you take it?
Let's go.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Joe deserves.
That's 20 mil a year.
That's what Yu Darvish gets paid, and I think he's better than Yu Darvish. So
Absolutely.
You Darvish has been shoving though, so
I still think he's better.
all right, but you Darvish has been shoving.
I don't know. That's a bag though.
But to continue what we were talking about, you talked about watching film, and I always go back to the moment of Cam Newton on the football field talking. I can't remember who they were playing against, but he was like, "Oh, you watch film? You know,
he was playing the Packers against Clay Matthews.
Oh
wasn't he?
yeah, versus Clay Matthews," and he was like, "Watch this."
Out route,
out
yeah.
route.
Yeah. Oh, you watching film, huh? Watch this.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, so like they're both watching film because he called out what the route was going to be.
Yeah.
Cam checks to another play.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah. Great players are watching film at least 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Or
So
something.
if for them to
They
put
have
this
nothing
in
better
this,
else to do in their day.
So if they're making them do 4 hours a week, that should be.
I mean,
nothing
they
for
did
them.
take it out of the contract because of literally. I only think it's because of the national media, like the
Bullied.
attention it brought.
bullied them.
Yeah, they bullied the Cardinals out of that.
Will
little
Compton said it best. Cancel culture wins again.
period.
But maybe is that also why he's failing during the second half?
That's also
Teams
like,
are watching film on him, but
like the
he's not
point-
watching film. And
yeah, the point I was trying to, well, I don't know if I was trying to make it, but I think they put it in there because they thought he was lacking that.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
I don't feel like it's a big deal at all, but since they put it in there, like he needs to step it up. There obviously something goes wrong in the second half of the season. You don't just go from 7-0 undefeated and then literally barely making playoffs. Like something happens where it just.
What was that one guy's name where they gave him a packet of film and told him to watch it and he didn't watch
Russell.
it? Yeah, they're gonna do that stunt on Kyler. Watch, middle of the season, we're gonna get a freaking.
I think Kyler's a little smarter than that, but
I don't know, man. They got Jamarcus's ass.
I do think though, because I remember last year there was a lot of controversy of Kyler, like in the locker room. Like he's kind of selfish. He's not really being a team guy.
It all makes sense.
No, it definitely makes sense. And like Kyler is legit. Like I think he's top 10 definitely.
Yeah, but if you don't watch film by week 10, they have enough film on you to pick up every move.
And they've changed enough. If you watch film in the beginning of the season or the off season, they've played too many games where they're switching shit up and nothing's the same.
I just don't understand because like I played football freshman year and like we watched film one game and that was one of my better games like in freshman year football. And like, it's only because I watch film. Like, I don't understand how these guys don't just watch film. Like, it makes you better. It literally makes you better.
We watch film every day, every hour. It felt like of our off time during football season, college.
Yeah,
like it was mandatory. Mandatory film library. You had to swipe your ID card in and out.
It's literally so easy. Like, I think even understanding watching film, like it always makes you better, no matter what. If you focus on what you need to focus on, you can pick up tips or something that's gonna make you better.
Yeah, I agree.
Even like from a defensive standpoint, the formations that the offensive end, there's only like 1 of 3 plays that they can run. So like,
all right. So now to this point, I said we're gonna do top 5. Kyler just got paid and is the second highest paid quarterback now. Where we ranking him? I'm pretty sure that's like the AAV annual value or something like that.
No matter, he got paid. That's all that matters.
Got paid. So where are we sitting top 5? Because is Kyler Murray a top 5 quarterback in this league?
No, not top 5 yet.
Because you still have Aaron MVP back-to-back years. Then you got Tom Brady.
Yep.
You got Pat Mahomes.
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Yep. And I already have one over him, so no shot he's top 5.
And what's his name just solidified? Stafford.
You got Burrow.
Stafford has to be in that conversation.
Herbert.
I think he's
Lamar.
He's definitely top 10.
No,
Trevor.
He's top 10. No, Trevor.
I'm just going to ignore that.
He's going to be top 10.
I want to say he's at least a top 10.
Well, because I named a lot right
he
there.
He's top 10.
Yeah.
Aaron, Tom, Patrick.
Yep.
Josh.
Mitch.
Herbert. Shut up.
Herbert.
Burrow. Stafford.
Did you say
Herbert. Lamar. Is Kyler that 8 or that 9, 10?
No.
Who am I missing?
In my opinion, if he plays, because I know he has allegations on
Derek
him.
Carr. Is Derek Carr better than Kyler Murray?
Dude, that's a good question.
Is Derek Carr better than Kyler Murray?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think so. Especially with the help that
for that 8 and 9, I honestly would go Deshaun Watson.
I didn't even say Watson. He hasn't played in forever.
Derek Carr's 11.
Did you go
think
Prescott?
Derek Carr's 11.
I didn't say Dak.
I don't think Dak's better than those.
Do you think Dak's better than Kyler though?
No.
Kyler's better than Dak.
In Texas, yes.
But like overall.
Yeah, I do. I would rather take Kyler than Dak.
You'll take Kyler over Dak.
I'm taking Dak over Kyler any day of the week.
I don't like Dak. I don't think he's that good. Cowboy fans, why? I think they would do better with like another quarterback there.
See, I think just because of the broken ankle, everyone hates on Dak.
Yeah.
He had a decent year last year. The year before the broken ankle was good. And before he broke his ankle, he was a top 3 quarterback.
Yeah.
Everyone forgot about that.
Got a bag for it too.
Yeah. So, I mean, one more good year and Dak's back up.
I see through the Cowboys. I see through them. Yep.
All right.
I definitely don't think the Cowboys are going to be that good. They're going to be another mediocre team in the worst division in football.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is, and that's what it always will be. But their offense got worse.
Zeke,
no Amari Cooper.
No Zeke. Zeke's literally gone. He's gone.
He's there, but he's not good anymore.
How is he gone?
That's what
he means.
That's what you mean
that's
by
what
gone?
He means by gone.
Okay.
Nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
I don't think he can bounce back. Like it's so crazy how like running backs probably the better example, but they have like a 4-year span.
Yeah, the average span is like 3.2 or
Zeke 8
like
is up already.
Yeah, he was pushed so hard. Now
especially
he's
in
old.
college too.
We see in every sport, honestly, the older people get, the fragile their like body becomes. Like that's time. That's father time.
Too many hits.
Yes.
And he's big, so everybody's giving him their hardest hit.
And he's not like fast anymore. He's literally just hopping, trying to get a couple yards.
And another thing that also like is nagging for him is that Cowboys offensive line isn't as what it once was when he was a rookie.
2
years.
Yeah, and Tony Pollard looks better than him.
Is really good.
Literally look better than him.
Yeah, no facts.
Yes.
Facts.
So that
Cowboys team right through the Cowboys.
I mean, it is definitely a question mark. Their defense is going to be pretty solid.
Talking about running backs real quick though, did you guys see that picture of Derrick Henry? Will Compton posted it, and he's just walking in a cutoff sweater like he usually is. His arms are out. Oh my god, bro, he looks huge.
Always looks huge. What do you mean? This is not a new.
He does,
bro.
And I saw this guy on
How is he that
Twitter.
Fast, that big? Bro?
It's not a new story.
He is.
I saw this guy on Twitter saying Derrick Henry isn't gonna have a good fantasy year, and I was like, what? Like,
only if he gets hurt. That's the only thing that stops him.
Yeah, that sucks because he was a top 6 running back last year and he missed half a season.
Bro. He was top 5 for fucking more than half the year.
And I think the Titans rely on him. Like, they're not gonna stop giving him the ball.
No.
And then you can't rely on Tannehill to win you any game. You saw that in the playoffs.
Because they have so they're just gonna give it to him. They can't rely on Tannehill.
But if he's not there, who are they gonna give it to?
Nobody. They suck. They suck.
And they don't have AJ Brown. Like, the Titans are it
happens every year.
Talking about
Derrick Henry's not there. Derrick Henry gets hurt. We forget about the Titans.
Talking about it though,
I agree.
What that tweet makes a little sense.
What tweet?
Derrick Henry's not going to be a top 5 running back. In fantasy
if he gets hurt. I beg to differ.
And they also, let's not forget, lost their best wide receiver.
Yeah,
traded him to Philly.
Yeah, low key. I think the Eagles are going to be low key this year.
Low key this year? No.
I think they're going to compete with the boys. Don't get me wrong.
You think the MILF lover is going to take control of that team?
I think
you're talking about the Jets.
No, that's the Jets.
Oh, that's the Jets. Wrong team.
We're talking Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
I was thinking Zach Wilson.
I think the Eagles are gonna compete with the Cowboys this year.
I don't know. I saw another thing on Twitter. They haven't had a 1,000-yard pass a wide receiver since Jeremy Maclin, and that was 2014, 2015 maybe. It's been 7 years since they've had a 1,000-yard wide receiver. So Jalen Hurts, I don't know if he can do it, but on the positive side, they led the league in rushing touchdowns. And when Miles Sanders was hurt, they still had rushing touchdowns. Boston Scott, they still have dudes. So I don't know. They're scary. They are scary.
Another former tight end wide receiver claimed a new team this week.
Julio
is a Tampa Bay Buck.
I kind of want to give it an early Super Bowl pick in the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, really? Just because of Julio?
Bro, that solidifies the game, dude. You give a wide receiver like that, and you know what's going to happen.
I hate you because I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Exactly, bro.
Oh.
That touchdown that they already released to Tom Brady throwing in his first touchdown, it looked easy. I'm
really excited because Julio hasn't been like Julio in a while, and
he finally
Tom Brady knows how to do that.
He also gets a solidified good quarterback, not a good quarterback that's on a brain core. Is mediocre. Yeah. He has a good quarterback finally. He's healthy.
Matt Ryan mediocre.
It's him to turn back. Matt Ryan mediocre. Just played for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. I was making sure everyone got your reference with the mediocre. But yeah, I'm excited. They also got Kyle Rudolph as a tight end.
Yeah.
Rocking single digit, rocking 8.
Yeah,
I thought that was kind of fresh. I saw a meme someone posted, and it was Tom Brady going, "Can I just call you Gronk?" And when he was wearing number 8, can I just call you Gronk? I was dying when they were saying that, making fun of him. But I think the NFL is gonna be so cool this year because they have so many different stars on different teams. Fans get to take advantage of other players now for the first time in a long time. We had a wild offseason.
I just love football. Can't wait for it every single year it comes around.
No, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I just like watching football. I'm very entertained by the sport.
We need to come up with another football idea like we did. We had a guest every pick'em last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we want to run
I
that
say
back.
we keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling, run that back.
Why not? It was fun.
Winter week 1, pick it up again.
Yeah.
Braden, see you week 1. Is that what we're feeling?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, let's say.
I say
I'm gonna sleep on it.
See
All
week
right,
one, Braden.
We'll see. I want to get some new ideas. Oh, that sounded like my hearing went out for a second just because you clapped so loud, Trevor. Holy smokes!
I am a loud clapper. You didn't know that.
Just
I
wait.
swear I just went deaf.
I went deaf too.
No way.
I thought the power went out.
It was so loud I went deaf just now.
I honestly thought I feel like Thor. Like
No
you know.
way.
Yeah.
I thought
I thought Earth was done. It just went.
I think I blacked out. Yeah, that was literally the
I was
glove.
waiting for the roller coaster to
That was
drop
awesome.
in. You know.
Oh, I was waiting for the black hole and I was getting sucked down. You're going to hell.
Whoa, that went left quick, Trevor. All right, well, Shinies in hell. Let's talk about baseball, dog. All right, let's get into the game.
What are we talking about first? Free agents
Fuck
or
the Dodgers.
Aaron Judge,
Whoa, who
I'm gonna
said
talk
that?
about Aaron Judge.
number 40.
Hits 40 as soon as we were about to press go button on the podcast. So wanted to talk about this because the Yankees have a record there. It's been talked about for a long time. Roger Maris, 61 home run record.
They have a movie about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't get, I mean, no one hits 61 freaking homers.
And Judge is on the brink.
Judge has hit his 40th before August, before the trade deadline.
I think last pod, Cheney said that, and I was like, I didn't really believe him, but now I think
a week
he's
ago
got
he
a
was at like
chance.
24, it felt like.
I think he was
29.
at like
He was at
29. He was at 29, and I was like, I don't think so. I don't
and
think he gets it, but he's already at 40.
They had a makeup game on the Wednesday of the All-Star break. Hit a home run then. Hit a home run the next day. Hit a walk-off home run the other night. Like, he's been hitting bombs, and it's crazy in the All-Star game. I think he went like 0 for 3, 0 for
39
2.
was lit. Another walk-off.
And the one game he faced Max Scherzer over 3 Ks.
Yeah. Which he's human, so he's going to get out, but like still.
But since our last podcast, he's hit 11 home runs.
11 home runs, and the good thing, when he faces good pitching,
He steps up.
No.
He steps up to the plate.
The All-Star game, he went over.
He took Garrett Cole deep twice.
On his own
Wasn't in
team.
the same
On his own
thing.
team.
Oh, not Garrett Cole. What was his fucking name?
Yep.
You sent a DM about it.
And we're gone. I don't know.
I forgot. That was a while ago.
Yeah, he
Dude,
lost
you
me.
guys sent a DM about it.
You lost me
took
when
him
you
deep
said no,
twice.
but-
Garrett Cole.
It was a good picture.
Let's go back to the 61 home runs. I think he's breaking it. He's
I
about
think so too.
he's 22 away at this exact moment. He is 22 home runs away.
What is there, 60 games?
I think there's more than that.
And we're coming close. to
We're coming
100
call to
game mark.
100, but I think that, like
All
65,
right, so 65 games left. He could definitely break that.
especially playing in Yankee Stadium, Little League Park.
He's going to go on a tear in September. Don't get me wrong. He's going to go on a tear.
What's the
ML
cap?
what
What's
MLB?
the most in the MLB?
Well, Barry
Barry
Bonds,
Bonds 70,
has
72. Yeah, no, 73, I think. But I've hit 74 in the show, so I've broken it many times.
Okay, buddy, that does not count.
Yeah, Shenny's talking fucking. Might as well be talking about Gerber baby over here. Oh no.
Who?
Yeah, Gerber. We
You
had
could
the
talk to Roman
Yankees
about
trade.
that.
Yankees trade for Andrew Benintendi just to beef up the Yankees. Well, I mean, I don't even know. They got
What
Two
about the
games
talks about
swept.
getting Gallo also?
2 games
Fuck
swept
Gallo.
by the Mets. And immediately following the game, I think it was like 30 minutes, Andrew Benintendi was a Yankee. So my one question is he going to get vaccinated for Toronto?
He said, I heard reports that he said he was going to, but they only have one series in Toronto the rest of the year. I looked it up because I was gonna do a little research on it.
What about playoffs?
And they ain't making playoffs. Sorry,
The Blue Jays?
Yep.
What about playoffs? You never know.
they're not. They won't play him. No shot they play him. But yes, Benintendi said he was gonna get vaccinated. Oh,
And then today is open presser, or yesterday is open presser.
No one said anything to him about getting vaccinated, which
and said he's keeping his mind open.
In my opinion, you can get vaccinated anytime and you're vaccinated. Like,
yeah.
You can get vaccinated October 1st and you're vaccinated for that series in Toronto.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Isn't it?
But it's up to
you gotta get fully boosted.
It is up to.
Or do you got to get all 3 shots or something?
I don't know what is considered vaccination, because we're gonna get flagged for this.
Yeah, I think that word is illegal nowadays. Honestly,
we are getting flagged
on the YouTube.
We are not doctors. We don't really know what we're talking about most of the time. Sometimes we have fabulous takes.
But I like this move, Benintendi to the Yankees. I like this move. He's a good player. I wanted him.
Yeah, and as a Padres fan, like I wanted him, but this is my worst fear, because if we can't get a certain someone,
the market is pretty slim.
The market is slim, and we're gonna end up with a certain someone who needs to stay nameless, because I never want to hear his name ever again.
Tied to the Padres, at least.
Yes. Never. I hate him. I hope he listens to this. You suck.
You shall not be named.
You fucking suck. That's all I have to say.
But his name
6 for 69 the last fucking month.
His name might rhyme with Bowie Ballo.
I hate that guy too.
I'm just throwing that one out there.
I hate Bowie Ballo too.
Do you guys really think the Padres should keep up with the Yankees right now if we played them in a 7-game series?
No.
Not with fucking Grandpa
right
Rogers in the fucking bullpen.
If we had Tatis. Say we had Tatis.
No, not even. Tatis doesn't help the 9th inning blowing saves.
Yeah, Padres need a closer so bad.
So bad. Taylor Rogers is terrible.
They just announced today they're moving him from the 9th.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't trust anyone else. I don't trust anyone else.
Who are they replacing him with?
I need Drew Pomeranz back.
It's going to be Morihone in the meantime.
It's going to be Morihone or fucking Martinez.
Tim Hill?
Which I'm...
Did you just fucking say Tim Hill?
That was just an option, you know?
You almost gave me heart.
I am low-key skeptical of Martinez.
Once. Tim Hill's going to throw the 9th. Watch.
No, fuck you.
I'm going to sip my beer and pretend you said Ben Bill.
Ben Bill.
Fuck that guy too. I hate him. No, but I would love to see Nick Martinez in a 9th inning role.
I can see it.
Once.
What if he does good then twice?
Yes.
Or never twice?
Until he does bad. Keep him there until he does bad. But Taylor Rogers is the closer. I truly believe he is dominant in this game. We saw that the first 3 months. But he's also coming off Tommy John. He hasn't thrown this many innings in like 3 years, it feels like. So maybe he's getting tired, but at the same time, Bob Melvin, like this is an issue. You look at the great teams in this league right now, they all have superior closers. Even the Yankees with Royce Chapman sucking ass, they have still found 2 relievers who they can count on every night to save them a game.
And it doesn't help that Drew Pomeranz isn't back yet, obviously. But yeah, I agree with you. There is a hole and it needs to be filled. And last podcast, when we were talking about this same subject, I mentioned Trevor Rosenthal. Then immediately following the podcast, when I said, man, no one's been talking about him lately, immediately upload, press send. Giants go, you know what? Them average take boys are on to something. Freaking Rosenthal.
$6 million. Here you go.
Yep, major league deal, $6 million.
$6 million for a half a year of work.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, that's wild.
Sign me up.
That's wild, dog.
Shitty he has to live in San Francisco, though.
Yeah, because the Giants are selling. The Giants have been terrible the last 10 games.
Good. I love
this. Is what
they lost 7
play last year,
straight, 8 straight, or something like that. It's definitely where I thought they were going to play last year, but as soon as Buster Posey announced retirement, we knew that this is how they were going to play this year.
Done, yeah.
The heart and soul
was gone.
I've always seen right through the Giants. Last year, they made me feel like an idiot, but they didn't really make any improvements this year. They got Rendon, but they had Gosling
and
last
Jock.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Jock, yeah, he's an all-star, but it's not that good.
Okay, but what was Chris Bryant with them last year? He's
Not that good.
You might be right. But still, I'm seeing right through the Giants. The Giants are showing their true colors at the moment. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Let's take a break. We are presented by Coors Lights. Make sure you take a lot of rips this summer and enjoy the Rockies. Back to the pot.
Mountains are always blue.
Cold as my grandma's fridge.
They're never going to accept that.
All right. Well, I definitely had more topics to talk about. I know we've been
Top five quarterbacks. Let's go.
We
I want to hear.
We already talked about that.
We didn't give any names.
Oh, we are way into basebal now. We talked about that.
Okay, we're in the baseball. Breaking news: the Padres have traded for Juan Soto. Juan Soto is a Padre. You heard it here first on Average Takes.
That is not.
We have
true
insider information from multiple sources and multiple teams' front offices that Juan Soto is going to be a Padre. He just denied the Nationals' final offer.
Are you slurring your words right now?
This is all going to be edited out.
Are you slurring your words right now, Trevor? Is
Hey,
a
Bob,
couple
edit
beers,
this right now.
couple beers deep.
Oh, I'm being serious. This is what I'm hearing. We have inside information.
Are these dreams?
No, this is real. This is real life.
Real life?
You feel that?
I actually didn't.
So you're dreaming then?
That'd be wild. I mean, I think that's what all the San Diego Padre fans are hoping.
No,
I'm not going to talk about this yet. It's not true. What everything you just heard Trevor say the last 30 seconds is not real.
We got to talk about it because it could be true.
It could happen. So if it could happen, rewind it, listen to it again. But if it hasn't happened, that's because it hasn't happened yet. And YouTube is.
Please remember, we are not vaccinated and we are not doctors.
Shinny's capping a lot because that was a lie.
Sorry, YouTube. I am not vaccinated.
Neither am
and I am not a doctor. But I may be.
Who else could the Padres get if we don't get Soto?
No, this is my worst. This is my worst fear.
Shohei Ohtani.
No, we're not getting Shohei.
Hey, I read
Which
the
do you
Padres
feel like it's more true?
Juan Soto.
More realistic.
Juan Soto is about 70% gonna happen.
I heard
at
80%.
This moment. Oh, well, I heard 95. So 95% is gonna happen.
No, 80%.
Shohei's. The Angels are shopping for him.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the Angels.
The Padres make an offer?
Angels officially said that they are taking offers on all players, all assets. And I heard the Padres were reportedly snooping around in that camp.
Oh, okay.
Are they going to make a deal? I don't know. Ohtani has 1.5 years left on his deal with Soto has 2.5 years left.
So I feel like Shohei's the more realistic.
Shohei.
They're eating less of a contract in the long run.
They still want kind of the same as Soto does.
Juan Soto has a little bit more control than Shohei.
1 more year is not more. It's just
no.
one.
Juan Soto's a free agent this year. I thought.
What?
I mean, not Juan Soto. Sorry, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei has this half year and all of next year.
Oh, I thought he was free agent this year. My bad.
And Angel said everyone. So my question is the fish available?
No.
They
They
said we're looking of it. Everybody's
We're fresh out of trout,
except for the fish.
we're fresh out of trout.
All the meat,
I honestly think
all
it's
the
impossible
potatoes.
to trade a guy who has $400 million tied to him.
no fish in the stock.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
I don't know. Would be lit to see because I want.
Albert Pujols was never traded. A-Rod was never traded. Like I think the
A-Rod was
contract
traded.
not when he had the big deal.
Yeah, he did to the Yankees.
From the Yankees, where'd he go?
No, to the Yankees.
Yes, the Yankees
He's
signed him
talking
a
about
fat deal.
after.
No,
$350.
before that he was signed. The Rangers signed him to a fat deal. That's how he got out of Seattle.
But he signed an extension worth $350 million in New York.
Yeah, so A-Rod has 2 of the top 10 highest contracts. He has 2 over $100 million deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah.
And he was traded in the middle of one of them.
But I'm saying I think the money
He was
tied
traded
to
in the middle
Trout,
of one.
but the money tried to Trout. I think excludes him from being traded.
It might be more. I don't know if he has a no trade clause, but anyone can be traded. It's just, what is he worth? Speaking of what is he worth, they just announced he has a fatal back condition, super rare back condition in his back.
Just announced? What?
Yeah, Mike Trout. He's on the IL right now. But they said he has a disease, like a back disease or something. I don't know, in his muscles or in his like spine. I don't know. But they said it's a rare condition he will have to play the rest of his career with. Kind of crazy.
Damn. That sucks.
So, I mean, he missed a lot of last year because of injury. He's been missing a little bit this year with injury.
Oh, should we talk about football? Chris Carson getting retiring because of his neck.
Sad day.
That's what I heard last year, which I didn't believe. But
yeah, he didn't hit his. He didn't get cleared this year from the doctor to play.
Yeah, he tried.
He had to physically retire.
But the good thing about medically retiring is that the NFL is going to pay for a lot of your,
he was
like,
going to get several millions, I heard.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the NFL is going to help
hook him up.
Yeah, for the rest of his life. And
that
sucks, bro. Neck injury, that's scary. That's one of the last things you want to deal with in football. Like, I would never, like, my neck
sucks though.
That's terrible.
Had a good career going.
Yeah. I mean, bro, you played in the NFL. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats, buddy.
It's every little kid's dream.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's sad, but the Seahawks don't, like, once again, they don't get better after this. Like,
well, obviously they're not getting better now.
And this is the third player this has happened with, where they retired from the Seahawks.
But shout out to Rashad Penny, RB1 now.
RB1 now.
SCSU native.
Excited for him.
Aztec product.
Phillies interested in Ian Happ. I saw a lot of people interested in the Cubs. Two best players, I think.
Who did I see interested in? What was his name? Zach Plesac. The Phillies, right?
Phillies in for Plesac of the Guardians.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I think the Guardians need to move some names around. I think they could flip pitching, bro. They could build pitching really well. So I don't
think Clase is going anywhere, which sucks.
No, I don't think Clase.
And it also sucks being a Padre fan. Like, we are so focused on Soto right now, like, because the potential of Soto is better than trying to get like a bunch of these like lower tier guys.
Yeah.
Especially with how this team's built. But at the same time, like, if we don't get Soto, we have like slim pickings to fall back on.
Right now, I've been reading a lot about Juan Soto, and if it's truly Padres versus Dodgers, and we lose out again, I don't think this team can handle it. I really don't think.
I'm talking the season.
I really think like it's almost time that you just like break it all up. Like, that's where they are. If AJ Preller don't make a move to make this team better, this team won't be better. We're 10.5 games out.
No, we won't be better at all. Like,
10? I thought we're 11.
11 games out, something like that, whatever. It's not getting better. The Dodgers are that much better than us. Yes, I hate saying those fucking words, but
they are.
As of right now, we can't win the easy games. We go into the ninth. Our closer has like 6 losses, 6 blown saves. I mean, I'm stressing out of my mind during Padre games.
It is so crazy because, honestly, when have the Padres had a bad closer?
Not in a long time. This
like
bad.
You can even go back to Trevor Hoffman, because it went from Trevor Hoffman to Heath Bell. Heath Bell was solid Padres closer. The last 2 years,
Houston Street.
That's what I'm saying. We have always had a great closer. The rest of the team has been.
Do you remember Fernando Rodney, who didn't give up a run until the All-Star break?
Exactly. And then we traded him for Chris Paddock.
For Chris Paddock.
And then we traded Chris Paddock for Taylor Rogers.
Who's ass?
Not good. Not good.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So Padres need to make a move at closer.
Only one thing. Oh, sorry, I'm a little backtracking, but one thing, when these teams are making moves to get these players, that eliminates them from the perennial MVP. So it's good the Padres haven't made a move, but it's also bad because if we strike out again, like, we are fucked. We are stuck with Bowie Ballard.
I have a question. I hate that guy, dude. So the Yankees are stuck with Aroldis Chapman's bad contract.
Yes.
Do we try to flip a bad contract for bad contract?
No, we're not trading Hosmer.
Or will?
No.
You don't think they try to do one of those deals now?
No.
Bad contract, dog. Bad contract.
That'd be nice.
I don't think that will ever happen because I don't think Aroldis Chapman needs a change of scenery. I just think he sucks. Same with Bowie Ballo. He doesn't need a change of scenery. He just sucks.
He has 36 hits on the year.
And what is Judge Homer's now? What does he have?
40.
Now?
40.
Fucking pussy. I can have 36 hits.
We knew that Joey Gallo was not that good, but do we know he was this bad?
No.
Yes. He's the first person that I've heard a manager come out and say he has 3 true outcomes. Strikeout, home run, or out. He doesn't get on base. He literally gets home runs or he gets out.
He has 2 sacrifice flies in his entire career, Trevor.
This is not a team. This is not a guy who will change with a change of scenery.
No. He is not worth the move.
Please stay away from him.
Unless he's DFA'd, I don't want no point.
And
if he's
AJ
DFA'd, I will take
AJ
him.
Preller has a boner for him too, and I hate it.
All for former Ranger players.
Yes, we know we've had maybe one flourish. I would consider Nomar Mazara to have outplayed my expectations of him.
Yes.
That's one out of how many have tried.
How many?
Peggy Rosario outplayed. What's his name? The left fielder?
I don't think Roman's on the same page as
No, the left fielder that we just got.
Ruiz,
that guy.
Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz, that's his name, yeah. I think he's outplayed my expectations.
But I think Profar low-key, he's probably 2. At least this year. I think Profar would be better than
Profar has a huge step up from last year to this year, so I agree.
Grisham and our right fielder are our only problems in the outfield to have a complete team. And Grisham,
but Will Myers has looked actually kind of decent in his rehab.
He has
homer back-to-back nights.
That's why I'm not putting him I'm not putting him away. I want to keep Will Myers at this moment. I want to keep him.
I'm not scared to DFA his ass though.
He's not Robinson Cano though. He's not Robinson Cano.
I don't know.
I don't think anyone's better than him at major league level talent. I don't think anyone is better than him.
What do we do with his ass if we get Soto?
We keep him for depth. We need depth. We already are paying. Soto is gonna be. How much does Soto make? Do you know?
17.5.
17.5 million?
Yes. What did you think this was?
Dude. I thought he's on arbitration still.
Oh my god.
He hasn't hit arbitration yet. This is what they're just feeding him.
Oh my god.
I think this might be the first year ARB actually.
Well, then our fucking owner needs to pony up and fucking pay some fucking money. Fuck that.
That's why this whole time everyone's all Hosmer's probably gonna go and we're gonna get Corbin back. Because
no, I don't think that will happen either. I really don't.
No, because they said they're not gonna dilute the trade.
I really don't think Corbin's gonna be in it. I think it's just Soto. It's Soto for Gore, Abrams, Hassel, James Wood, and I don't forgot who the other guy was.
Merle. I'll give him Merle. Okay.
Fucking Jackson Merle. And I'm doing that 100% of the time. I'm taking a page right out the Rams handbook.
And then we still have Campuzano.
Your farm for.
Still have Campuzano, who's a top prospect.
We're saying Abrams.
Yes, and I love Abrams and I love Gore, but
see, Gore's the only one who I'm attached to.
Not attached.
I think Gore's good. No, I don't think Abrams is good.
I think Soto is that much better than them.
Yeah. And Gore's falling off for me, honestly. He looked good for a couple weeks. As soon as he hit 75
it also
innings.
hurts us because he's injured at the moment.
No, he said he's good though, didn't they?
Yeah, the MRI was clean.
And I think they said he's good, so this trade fucking works out.
Oh,
Mackenzie Gore is good.
AJ Preller.
Using our minds.
AJ Preller special.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
because they said fantastic news for Mackenzie Gore.
Padres are ecstatic about Mackenzie Gore.
And what do you know? 6 months. Washington Nationals starting pitcher Mackenzie Gore, Tommy John. The old AJ Preller special.
That's so funny. Man, what else we got?
That's it. I really want Juan Soto really bad.
I mean, Trevor, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm right next to you on this one, but Juan Soto,
Literally.
and all right, guys, right here. If the Padres win a World Series, we're drinking these. We are drinking these live.
Not
And
in
it
the
is
cooler or
this
anything.
beer expired March 26, 2007.
And we're not
And
going to
you
put
know
them
how
in the
old it is when
fridge.
it's 1 pint, 8 ounces.
Not going to put them in the
This is
fridge. We're going to
24
pop them where they are.
ounces.
We're going to pop them where they are. If the Padres win the World Series, no, not chilled.
And there is
Dust on
about
them.
10 years of dust on the top of this
We're
cap.
popping them.
And 10 years of mold inside the bottle.
9 inning, 3 outs. We're popping them.
Freshest
Padres
taste
win the
within
World
110 days.
110 days, that's probably 1,110 days at this point. Probably even longer than that.
Way longer than that. What the hell? 365 days in a year. Times that
Yeah.
by 3. That's 1,000 easy.
All right. I was just trying to I was trying to make a pun with the 110 days, all right, dude.
So times that by
10.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
10,000.
Perfect.
How about that one, Trevor? You fucking
Stu.
bitch.
I think it would be 30,000.
Guess what? Don't
Thanks
give
for
a rat's.
watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Taking Bob's lines.
You're taking my lines.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, hey guys, nothing wrong being average. Like, comment, subscribe. Shenny is ugly.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, sign us off, Trevor. Get us out of here.
Love you guys.
Why was that so sensual, dude?
Go Steelers.
All right, dude. Later.
Go Steelers. I love you.